Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, thank you very much, Zalek, for telling me that I did the typical special Android mistake to mute my microphone, but thank you very much for reminding me. So, I was just telling you quite a lot of stuff actually, and I'm not really in the mood to repeat it. Long story short, Delta Quadrant not the Zerg friendliest map. Kuba is a very very good player, but if not everything is working like he is planning to, he might be in a lot of trouble. On the other hand, if everything is working out like he plans to, he can nearly beat everybody. He loves to take pretty fast, he loves to macro hard, but his scouting, his decision making, and sometimes his macro as well might not be the best, so it can go either way, and we see a pretty simple strategy coming up by Verdi. So this game most likely will be over pretty soon, because Verdi, yes, he is going for the 4 gates. So there we see the 3 gates, halfway down gate number 1, of course already finished. There we see the chrono boost on the cybernetics core. He still does have enough energy for 2 more chrono boosts, so this cybernetics core warp gate technology will be finished pretty soon. Does he have a pylon at the front somewhere? No, he does not. The queen is moving over there already. Let's take a look. How many units does Kuba have? 4 Zerglings, 2 queens, and that's about it. For the moment, he's just getting more drones. No Zerglings, no Roach Drone. If there will be no Roach Drone and no Spine Crawlers, Kuba might be in a lot of trouble, but there is 1 Spine Crawler already going down. Of course, you can avoid Spine Crawlers simply by just rushing up the main base here, but because of the architecture of this map, you pretty much can attack and take out all the stuff here at the natural, send some sentries to the ramp, and just force field the shit out of there. So now the question will be, will it be a 1 gas or a 2 gas 4 gate attack by our friend Verdi? And it will be a 1 base attack, so 1 gas attack, so mainly Stalkers and Zealots is what we will see. Here are the Stalkers, here are the Zealots. Another pylon will be placed at the front. Spine Crawler 2 coming up as well. 3rd Spine Crawler going down. Kuba already at 18 Zerglings, and so this will force Verdi to warp in basically more Zealots. We got 1 sentry here, enough energy for 2 force fields, but those sentries, those Zerglings already waiting there. He wants to attack from the left side on, and what about the Zerglings? Not just yet engaging. Kuba cancelling the Spine Crawler, rebuilding it here a little bit more in the back, and now Verdi, he basically needs to attack. It's now or never, because more and more Zerglings moving down the ramp, and Kuba, he is just producing more Zerglings. He's at 40 Zerglings right now, 26 drones, 20 probes, 11 Zealots, 5 Stalkers, and 2 sentries. So when is he finally going to attack? And he needs to attack pretty soon, otherwise the Zergling force will just be come too much here for Verdi to handle. I mean, he's got 10 Zealots. 10 Zealots is more than enough. Why is he not going for an attack? I do not understand. Now the 3rd Spine Crawler is finished, so this game is over. GG. Congratulations, Kuba. This game is over. Verdi just like a little girl. I cannot attack right now. What about all those Zerglings? Oh no, what shall I do? Mama, please help me. Papa, I don't know. This is basically what he's doing right now. I mean, Kuba here, let's... 53 Zerglings, in addition to 5 Roaches pretty soon. And as soon as those 5 Roaches are out, Kuba will just manhandle all those forces here with no problems at all. Here are the Roaches. Here they come. And now it is time, Tasteless, to attack. I mean, interesting choice by Verdi to go for the Nexus, by the way, and to add a Forge here with a +1. Kuba just needs to attack, he just needs to take him out. He knows it is a 4 gate, and he knows Verdi was not attacking. He knows Verdi was not warping in units like all the time, and I mean, Kuba was just morphing in units like all the time. So let's take a look at the army tab, and there we see Kuba in the lead in terms of gas actually. and not in terms of minerals. So this is interesting, but still, all those roaches are more than enough. Here are the roaches trying to take out some zealots, but it is time. He should attack, and he should be able to do a lot of damage here. But he's just not using his zerglings. I mean, it's just only like 8 zealots, and all those zealots are not at the front. Now he's allowing zealots to go to the front once again, and Kuba's got already enough roaches to one-hit the zealots out one after another. Pylon going down, but that's nothing too fancy. Now he should watch out that he will be able to get rid of all those units. Interesting place, force feeds doing exactly nothing. Now Kuba sees all those units as well. What about the +1? Is the +1 finished? Yes, it is, but there are the zerglings attacking. The roaches taking out the zealots. Meanwhile, some more zerglings here in the left side doing some more damage. The majority of the zealots is going down. More zerglings streaming in, and like I said, this game was over like 5 minutes ago already, and there we see Kuba just picking up the pieces, ripping those units apart, and that's basically about it. If you go for a 4-gate that fast, you have to attack, or you have to pull back right away. But Verdi was dancing around there for 4 minutes, just saying and leaving the game. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you 4-gate, attack or pull back, but just don't wait like 4 minutes until your opponent got out enough spine crawlers and zerglings. Don't be pussy, just be a man, basically. And yes,